My name is Brenda College, but I go by Annie. My pronouns are she, her. I'm going to be looking at another screen to answer these questions, so it might seem a little funny for a moment, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm in my second year of college. I plan to graduate with my associates in science in fall of 2026. Something unique or silly about me, I don't really have a lot. I don't know. I like to tattoo if I ever get free time anymore, which I don't really have much anymore, but that's something I enjoy. I enjoy art and drawing and tattooing. The population I want to serve is probably at a 3.5 level of care because that's just what I'm more used to. I've also done work at a 2.1 and a 2.5 and a 1.0, so GOP and IOP levels of care. But I really, really enjoyed the residential treatment facility. I think it's more fun and interesting. Do you believe that code of ethics and professional conduct are black and white? I do believe they're pretty black and white. I don't think there's a lot of gray area there. I mean, there may be some, but that's on a case by case basis. So, um, like accepting gifts, that one's iffy, especially like in a live-in residential treatment center. Someone will draw you a picture, and you don't want to accept gifts and build on a possible dual relationship or building these like alliances with certain clients over others, and you want to have fair treatment of everyone. So like I've come into contact with that before of like people wanting to give me things and I have to decline. But I do have one piece of little art up here that a client drew for me, painted for me a couple of years ago. And I was transparent about it and talked to my supervisor about it. And it was okay to keep it in the office. So that's a little gray, but otherwise, I think it's pretty fairly black and white. Staying within your scope is a big deal. Don't do anything you're not supposed to do, and like informed consent. So like or a informed approach. So the other day I ran a group to cover for a licensed therapist. So what I intended for the group as far as psychoeducational, I had to communicate with them. So instead of doing a processing group, I prompted them with some CPT skills, and we worked through that without me being able to actually engage in helping them process through things, but I was able to at least provide skills and basic knowledge on how to use them, which was pretty cool. And I just let them know what I'm able to do for them in that moment. But yeah, I have a lot of work within ethics, integrity, honesty, staying within your scope, confidentiality. Of course, we work a lot with HIPAA. We also I've had to like do some work with the Joint Commission here, which is also pretty intense. And I'm excited to learn like the scope of a SETC and then the scope of the other licensure as I go further into schooling. So I'm really excited to know like the allowances, what this is going to do for me, and hopefully broaden my scope a bit, which is going to be really neat. So thanks.